Another way to import data into Excel is by having a Word file, such as one in your data files, that has a table in it, and they want us to highlight everything except for the first column and copy that. And then in Excel, we're going to move down to row 34, and you'll see why in a minute, and we're going to go to Paste Special and choose Text. And that will paste our items in there, and you may look at that quickly and think, wait a minute, that doesn't quite match the column configuration we have for the rest of our spreadsheet, and you would be correct in assuming that. So I'm going to copy this item again and go up to 25 and actually hit the paste button, and there's an option called transpose, and that will actually set it up a little bit better. Got a little bit more manipulation to do. I'm going to highlight the number values and just drag those over one column width. And now what we need to do is clean up column A such that it works, can distribute these across A and B. And to do that, we're going to click on highlight from 25 to 31 in column A. Go to data and say text to column. Go next, and we'll use comma, uncheck tab, and hit finish. And that pops the items over in there. So a few extra steps there, but it just demonstrates that you can bring something in from Excel. Now I'm going to delete the items down here from 34 to 38. I'm going to delete those rows. And next they want us to actually take these values for G and H and autofill those down to fill out the spreadsheet. Something else that they mention in this chapter, which is kind of interesting, is using an idea called find and replace. And if you look down through the parts column, there's an idea called there's an item, a DVD drive, and they actually want us to replace that. If you have to go down manually and do that, you may miss one, or you may inadvertently do something wrong. But there's a feature under the Home tab called Find and Replace. You hit the Replace item, and what you do is you want to go through and find. You want to put in DVD drive, and you want to replace that with, this is what the book has you do, optical disk drive. And what that will do is every instance of the word DVD drive, it will replace it with optical disk drive. Hit replace all, and it comes through and it says there have been 4 replacements. So now every place in your list of parts, you will see that. I'm going to widen that now just to show that everything can fit in there. Okay, next thing I want to do is highlight B4 through B10. Hold down Control and hit H4 through H10. And what we're going to do with this is we're going to go to Insert, and we're going to make a clustered cone graph. And we don't want it out here by itself. We want to actually hit Move Chart. We're going to make a new sheet, and we'll call it Clustered Cone Chart. And that will create a new tab down here at the bottom. Let's change the tab color just to make it coincide. Notice the items are green. Then we can manipulate this. First off, notice we have the chart tools at the top. Under layout, they want us to change the 3D rotation, and the X value they give us is 70, and the Y they give us is 30. And that just rotates your graph. Under legend, they want us to get rid of the legend, which is basically where it says Series 1. Easy way to get rid of that. Under axis titles, let's go to primary horizontal, and we're going to add this to say North Region. Hit enter, and that adds that to your axis. And then we're going to go back to our Home tab, and we're going to, Insert tab, and go to Word Art, and they want us to add word art that will say, make sure I get the correct thing, price analysis. Okay, that's a nice looking chart, and just make sure I have everything formatted correctly. Let's see, the word art, it looks good. I'm happy with it. Okay, we'll save this and go on to the other items.